Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike. This is the first episode in a 10-part series where I'll be covering my top 20 investments, my favorite investments in my portfolio. Grab your notebook and get ready to learn about some of these awesome companies. Huge shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here, we make videos that cover finances, investing, taxes, and so much more. As we're going through these different investments, I would love to hear from you. What are your favorite investments in your portfolio currently? Your top, let's just say your top 5 or top 10. Leave those in the comments. Make sure you like this video, share this video with others, and make sure you're subscribed. Let's get into it. All right, in no particular order, here we go. The first investment I want to mention is Microsoft. I'm actually using, you can't see it right now, but I'm actually using a Microsoft Surface Pro as I record this video. Microsoft, I've been using their products probably since earlier than 5th grade. That's when I remember my first Windows PC is when I was in 5th grade. I had Windows 95.
Ah, do you hear that? The sound of nostalgia, music to my ears. I miss that old computer.
Millions of computers around the world use Microsoft Windows. They are a very well diversified company with a volume of different kinds of products and services. Microsoft is the world's largest developer of computer software. Its software products are used in both the consumer and enterprise environments, where its operating systems and user-facing software are predominant in applications. In particular, its Office suite is the de facto standard worldwide for word processing, spreadsheets, and presentations. God, I love Excel. The company also develops and markets hardware products, including the Xbox video game console, the Surface laptop, and accessories, and new mixed reality headset designed for commercial applications. The company has 3 reporting segments: productivity and business process. Largely, that's the Office 365 suite products you guys will see, but also including LinkedIn, Skype, Microsoft Exchange, SharePoint, Outlook.com, OneDrive, and other subscription-based businesses. The intelligent cloud segment focused on server products, cloud services, and enterprise services, including enterprise support, and thoughtfully named more personal computing segment, which includes everything else, including Windows and its OEM licensing, Windows cloud services, hardware devices, the gaming business, which is the Xbox and Xbox Live, which you guys are aware of, software and accessories. The company's revenues and earnings are almost equally split among 3 segments, so it has well diversified revenue segments. I've put together several charts for you guys from Yahoo Finance. You guys can pause the video if you'd like, but you can see that over the past 5-10 years, that if you'd have owned Microsoft, you would have essentially quadrupled your money. And even in the past year or so, the stock's gone up about 20 to 40%. And on average, it goes up. I think it's been going up about 20%, 30% per year, somewhere in there. Some years better, some years worse. But it's a powerhouse, guys. There's very few companies in the world that have these kind of earnings that can grow at this rate. It's a great dividend-paying stock, but more so a great growth stock for your portfolio, and something I think all people should at least consider. You know, a lot of times we see these high share prices where you think, oh, that's it can't go any higher, but it just keeps moving higher. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I think is it overvalued? Perhaps, but is there anything currently that I can see pulling it down other than a massive market crash? No, I think the company is very strong financially, and as long as we can continue to operate with other countries around the world, including China, I think their earnings will continue to be strong as well. Microsoft has taken 2 main steps over the past 5 years, and one that is to move away from the selling of its electronic phone devices, its fitness tracking devices that were operating using the Windows platform. It just was not successful compared to Apple. Apple has such a strong brand that Microsoft decided is not a good move for them. The second thing they did to really boost profits is to focus more on subscription-based models, whereas moving away from a one-time software sale to a subscription has really helped increase their profits. And one thing that's nice about a subscription is you always have the most up-to-date version of the software. You can still buy their products. Many of their products you can buy, like pay it for a one-time fee. However, it's more expensive. Now I gotta confess that I still use Microsoft Office 2007, so I do not pay for subscription software of any kind. But this is a move from Microsoft that has really increased their profits over the past 5 years. They are a company that I think is going to be around for a very long time into the future. Following up on Microsoft, of course, is Apple. Apple designs, manufactures, and markets mobile communications and media devices, including computers, smartphones, tablets, portable music players, digital watches, and related software, peripherals, downloadable content, and services. It sells these products through its own retail stores, online stores, and third-party and value-added resellers. The company also sells digital content through its iTunes stores. The company has become a big player in the digital wallet mobile payment space, which pretty much puts them up against Visa. And if you guys have been noticing, Apple, they're now basically in the ring competing for that content against like Hulu, Netflix. They have their own streaming platform with Apple Television, and they're also considering getting into cars in the future. Now, with a company like Apple, I think the thing we got to look out for is the concentration of their sales. That's one of the things. 63% of their revenue, roughly, give or take, comes from those mobile phone devices. So there's a lot of outside competition in that area, but their consumers are very loyal to the brand, and I think there is still a strong possibility, and I think most people still believe that Apple can continue to be innovative even without Steve Jobs. With the amount of capital they have, with the type of products they produce, I think there's going to be a lot of future technology, wearable technology, that Apple's going to be looking to produce and definitely take that market share, because they are the leader in the market share for mobile phones, as far as I'm aware of, and a lot of these other products so far. They have competition, but their competition has not been able to live up to the brand name and the quality that people get from Apple. And not only quality, but I mean just the ease of use. Even my mother, who is not tech savvy at all, has learned to work her iPhone very well. My father-in-law, that is true for him as well. So it's the things they make are usually really easy to use. They're slick, they're stylish. As far as the financial numbers go for Apple, it is out of this world, guys. Apple makes more in profit than most companies make in gross sales. That is just mind-blowing to me. They make billions of dollars every year, and their revenue continues to stay strong. They have billions of dollars in free cash flow every year. I mean, this company has a lot of options, a lot of wiggle room to not only make mistakes, but be competitive moving forward. With Apple, you're not going to get much of a dividend, but that's not really the focus here, I would say. I think the focus more so, if you're investing in a company like Apple, is the growth aspect of it. But they still do pay a dividend. It's a less than 1%. The share price is currently around $389 at the date I'm filming this video. But they are continuing to grow their dividend at a rate of anywhere from 5 to 7%, and that's over the past like 5 or 10 years of what I've been noticing, somewhere in that range. Each and every year, they're growing that dividend payout. As far as the stock performance is concerned, you're getting a world-class stock with Apple. A year-to-date return just in 2020 is about 32%. 1 year return is about 91%. That's right. Your 5-year average, just over these past 5 years, if you had invested in Apple, you would have made 200% return. So with Apple, just from a growth perspective, I think you can easily expect anywhere from a 10 to 30% return on average almost every single year, as long as the market's moving in the right direction. It is a powerhouse of a stock. For all of these reasons, it is no wonder why my favorite Apple product is their stock. I just wish I owned a lot more of it. Well, guys, I want to keep these videos nice and short, so that concludes episode 1 of my favorite investments in my portfolio. So we're going to keep these coming. Subscribe so that you do not miss when I upload these, and hit that bell so that you get notified. Like the video, comment below. I want to know what you guys think about these. Live life uncaged, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you all, guys. Peace.